Hey guys, this is Nick coming to you with another Infinite Kingdom video. This one we are going to cover the Zuma Tower. Um, I've done this event quite a bit. I've made some mistakes for sure during the event. The costly mistake given the current state of this event, but I think I'm going to be able to give you really good feedback when it comes to this event. To give you an idea, I had a lot of pinball saved up because I was trying to save up to 900 pinball to do the previous event for Crimson and Dust, which was the pinball. Now, in this event, you don't need to save up as many because there are no minimum rewards or there is no chest that you need to hit a certain floor to get that chest. But at the same time, you need to be careful on the amount you have before you attempt. It's going to basically dictate where you should stop. We're going to start with the value of the event slash the bundles. If you had Pearl saved up, this event is actually extremely good. If you did not have Pearl saved up, this event is not that good. If you look at the price, you're going to end up paying $5 for 60. Previously, in this category for the pearls, you were paying $5 for 18 pearls. But when you do the math, if you get 18 pearls, you exchange them at 1 for 10, you get 180 Zuma Tower Vision for $5. Now you get 60. That's 3 times less in value. So right from the start, you are already losing out by 3 times the amount that you were getting previously when it comes to pearls versus Zuma Tower for the $5. I think just from that, it shows how much this event is skewed if you had pearls saved up compared to if you didn't have pearls saved up. The way we're going to look at it, because pearls is no longer available, you need to look at it from this perspective of $5 for 60. I think they need to bring it up. If they bring it up to even value than before, Zuma Tower is going to be a good event. If they do not, Zuma is not a good event. If they bring it to about 120, 150, it's an okay event. Why? Because this is where you need to look at how much coin you have, depending on what you want. I think each floor depends on what you want. If you're looking for the skin, of course, you need to go to the last floor, as you can see. This ancient coins is only on the last floor. 1,200 gives you 2 full skin. To reach that, it's going to take you around 1,500. I say around because you're not going to be in a situation where you don't get anything. If you play it right, the way this event works, it costs 5 to go up the first floor. The first time you do it, you are going to get, I'll do it just for you. The first time you do it, 5, you are sure 100% to get a 1 or a 2. So if I pay 5, I'm going to get a 1 or a 2. I have never gotten a 2. Never ever. Okay? Never happened. Now, this is where you need to be careful. I made that mistake so many times. I lost a lot of coins because of it. But this is where you need from the start to know what you want. If you want the coins, you have to go to the last floor. You have to play this event. You do not hit free because if you hit free, the chances are you're going to go down. You're going to have to claim whatever is down there. You're going to end up losing a lot of coins to try to reach the top. And my guess is you're never going to reach the top. Unless you're extremely luckier than me, you're never going to reach the top. But that's okay because the way it works is you're guaranteed to go up after 3 attempts. If I do this 3 times, the third time, I'm going to go up no matter what. So this is also where you need to evaluate what you want. If you want the coins, you have to do the event. Like I mentioned, it's only at the end. If you want the dust, as you can see, the dust value goes up every time you go up. But the way it works in this event is actually quite easy for you to decide which floor you want to stop if you want to dust. Every time you go up a floor, you gain a little bit of dust value. Why? Here at 5, it costs 5. So it's 1 for 1. Here, as you can see, it's 10. Even if I failed 3 times, I'm going to go up on the last one. It's going to cost me 35 currency to get 36 dust. So I'm plus 1 on dust. Here, I'm going to be plus 2 on dust. Here, I'm going to be plus a little bit more than 2 on dust. So the way you play this event if you want dust is you don't stop until you reach the last floor. You keep going because the value of the dust goes up no matter what, even if you fail and you need to use 3 attempts. But on top of that, you get the chance of skipping. If I get here and I play this right away, and I get a 1 or a 2 right away, I go up. That means I save 20 because I would have had to use 30 to go up. The higher you are, the luckiest you get if you do get a 1 or a 2 on the first or second try. But no matter what, you get better value even if you fail. Now, this is the biggest warning when it comes to going up the floor, especially for the dust and the crimson. You do not want to claim anything until you see a 3. So basically, if I go up here and I claim the 5, I'm not losing out that much at all. If I do it 2 times and then there's a 1 here, I need to do it 1 more time to go up, and I don't, I claim it, then the currency that I used to try to go up and didn't go up at all and stayed on the same floor is completely lost. So in this example, if I hit 10 twice and I stop and I claim, I lost 20 Zuma coins right from the start. I use another 10 and I go up for sure and I get 35 dust instead of 5. Don't do that. Do not stop between floors when you don't have, when you still have attempts that is not a tree. That means you wasted your coins. But this is my biggest tips of the video, and it's a mistake that I regret doing. I should not have done that. I would have gotten so much more if I didn't do that. I think my Chaos Immortal will be max almost, is the Crimson. If you're hunting for Crimson, stop at the first floor. Only do the first floor and call it a day. I'll give you an idea. I had around 6,000, maybe even 8,000. I was hunting for dust first. That was my goal with the previous event. I needed dust. I did decently on dust. I didn't skip floor. I didn't got lucky, but I still think the value was decent. It was not too bad. But I claimed the Crimson twice at the top. It cost me around 1,000 to get to the top, 420. But if you do the math, that's around 1 for 8 or so. Basically, even if it costs me 1,000, if I get 120, it's around 5 currency for 1 crimson. 8 for 1 versus 5 for 1. It's a no-brainer. If you want the crimson, what you do is you claim it on first floor. You play the 5, you try to get lucky to get a 2. I never got lucky. Doesn't matter. I get 1, I get 5, I claim it. If I do that, it becomes a 5 currency for 1 crimson. It might look bad, but overall for crimson, which is very expensive, it's actually the best value you can get. With 1,000, right? You do this, like with 100, you do this 5 times. Well, you're guaranteed to get your crimson. That's the point. But here, to get the value better than on the first floor, you need to be lucky. If you're not lucky, this value is down compared to the first floor. So this is my tip to you. If you want to play for the skin, make sure you have 1,500 to reach it. Otherwise, you might end up on 6th floor. If you want the dust, go up until the last floor, which is the 6th for the dust. Make sure you do not stop after you tried a few times. just make sure you claim when there's a 3, because that means you didn't waste any coins. If it's 30 crimson, I personally think, because I'm not lucky, I stop on the first floor. I just do that every time. I hope for a 2, I get a 1, fine. I call it a day. I do it again. I hope for a 2, I get a 1, fine. That's the way I'm going to play this event from now on. I regret, well, I needed dust anyway, but I regret spending on the 100 crimson. I should have just gotten from the start the 1 and call it a day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the tips. I hope you played this event right. I hope you saved up until you watch this if you didn't know how to play it. If you have any comments, any feedback, feel free to let me know in the video, in the comments. Bye bye.